This is a quick teaching for Christian women. Halloween is coming up, and we know that we're not supposed to be doing that, or maybe you don't know that, but if you didn't, here's your PSA. You're not supposed to be doing Halloween. You're not supposed to be doing any pagan holiday. There's a lot of reasons why. I mean, just read your book, but of course people don't read their book anymore. They just take their advice from their pastor. So you go to your Sunday church, and then you see that your pastor is doing trunk or treat because, oh, this is gonna bring more people in, and we're gonna be able to reach more people by mixing the holy with the profane, because really that's what they're doing. But they were warned in the book not to do that, both in the Old Testament and the New Testament. So I'm just going to read some scripture and show you why, and you can go read the scripture yourself, and then of course read the whole chapters with them, right? So you have Jeremiah 10 and verse 2 and 3. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Don't learn the way of the heathen. Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain, right? These things are all vain. People do this out of vanity, covetousness, Halloween. There's even like satanic roots with it, witchcraft. But people that aren't in that, like say the Christians that do it, it's really just out of vanity. Like it's out of vain. It's like, oh yeah, it's not a big deal. Like my pastor said I could do Halloween, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, your pastor doesn't read his Bible. He's not even at church half the time. He's there on Sundays, and then he's gone the rest of the week. You call during the week because you're trying to get salvation, and somehow Pastor Bob isn't there, right? Because he's probably freaking golfing or doing whatever, spending your tithe money on pork sandwiches. It's probably what he's doing. Okay, so that's Jeremiah 10. And then you have Ezekiel 22:26. This is like a straight rebuke to the pastors today. Verse 26, her priests have violated my law, right? They're violating the law. They don't even know the law of God, the 10 Commandments. They don't even teach it, and have profaned my holy things, right? So God said, don't do this. Here you go. You're profaning them. You're going against them. They have put no difference between the holy and the profane, right? You walk into a church and you're like, oh, you celebrate Christmas and you do Halloween? Looks no different from the world. And what does James 4 tell you? That if you're a friend of the world, you're at enmity with God. And what are these pastors doing? They're being a friend of the world. Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean. Oh, well, you're not supposed to eat pork and pepperoni pizza, but the pastor's buying you pepperoni pizza because he doesn't read his damn book. He doesn't know the difference between unclean and clean. And have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths. Ding, ding, ding. What has everybody done now? They don't keep the Sabbath anymore. They tell you that Jesus is your Sabbath and you can keep it any day. Oh, but God is a God that doesn't change. He told you that the seventh day is the Sabbath, yet here you are not keeping the Sabbath. Ezekiel 44 verse 23. And they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and the profane. Oh, well, this is what the true pastors are going to do. 2 Timothy 3, go read that whole chapter. Basically, don't mix the holy with the profane. You were warned not to do so. If you're a friend of the world, you're at enmity with God. Stop going to these Sun God Day churches. Start keeping the 10 Commandments.